Hey guys, this is just a tour of my DT project. Just ignore the top. So we had the design task, and it was to use off-cut waste. Maximum size is 300 by 300, and there was acrylic sheet, polystyrene sheet, MDF, plywood, steel, and aluminium. And it was anything, okay? But it has to be small, less than 300 by 300, and it has to be useful. So I planned out what I was gonna do. I checked what materials I had up there. You see that? Yeah, and I stuck a piece of acrylic and a piece of aluminum. Just quick evaluated two products that already exist. That for what I want to design, which was an iPhone holder. And here we have a questionnaire I did. And unfortunately, this was before I realized that I was actually constricting myself to just one idea, which was this wine glass type thing. And I did the questionnaire, everything, and I got a set of specifications, which is up there. And I thought my teacher told me to revise it so that I can make other designs, because with that I could only make 2 designs. So I readjusted it using the same results of that. So they said brushed aluminium is better than shiny, so I just put that down. And then I did a few sketch ideas, so 3 pages of 3 by 3, so 9 ideas. And then I made a model of my final idea, so it'll be this one here. You might have seen this video before, so yeah, I made it. I did a few tests. I even did a weight test on a cardboard version, and the final one is made of acrylic. And that's my development sketches, where I see how I really want to make it. So you can see that. Yeah, do a 3D version of what I want it to look like. Now this doesn't look as nice, but bring this over. This is not the final version, but it's close to what it is because I've been doing it on the computer. I haven't printed it out yet. So it looks kind of similar, but it's actually quite different. So, and then, oh god, I started designing the packaging, which you can see up there, which I have already made. And then I started trying to do the sketches of what it's actually going to look like. I haven't finished it because I actually made a model based on what I wanted it to be. And I evaluated that model, as you can see here. That was a scale model of the packaging, and it worked really well, so I really liked it. And then I decided to make the full scale, so I'm just going to show you what we did. This is one of the older test models of what I was going to make, and this is a piece here. So basically when the cable comes up there, since it's slightly thick, I'm going to stick this here to hold it down. Now unfortunately I've been having several problems with thickness and stuff like that, which I'll explain soon. So okay, ignore, this is very sharp. I'm going to be really careful. I've already filleted my fingers. Can't see it on the camera, but fine cuts and my fingers been springing off because this is really sharp. Now I am trying to, fix it, but as you can see, it's one of those translucent acrylic. It's 5mm, like trembling so I don't cut myself. And this is the basic groove, and here's the piece. This is a test, and then I made another one because that turned out that was wrong. So as you can see, this still isn't thick enough, unfortunately, but this is exactly how it's going to be with a different hole, because they do the MDX40, which is the CAD/CAM machine. I measured this as 3mm diameter, so 1.5 radius, contour it inside of 1mm, and for some reason it cuts way smaller, so it's weird. So I'm just going to drill press those holes, and yeah, I've got these 2mm deep grooves here. 2mm deep grooves for bending it, which I'm going to show you now. So this is how it's going to look, the final packaging. As you can see, iPhone, iPod dock by Time Every Day, and I just put a few random quotes that I got from people. And on the side, you can see something like the model. On the other side too, and on the bottom, I've got this here, so it's just designed by Tan Mei. Got a little barcode with my name on it, and my email, and a website that I made up. That is my name. And so when you open it, you're greeted with this, which is like use on iPods only, iPhones and iPods, and how to use it. Step 1, step 2, which is like inserting, removing. Warning, it has electricity in it. And then this is a cool bit. I have a little tab here, and as soon as you lift it up, it gives you this really cool effect where it springs to life kind of thing, and you see the product immediately. So to show you this, it just does it by itself. So holds the product. So this is how the product's gonna look. This is the model. So the actual one's gonna be made out of acrylic. This is just some kind of plastic, and you get it exactly like this, and there'll be the plastic thing covered that, and you just pull out the cable, and it's ready to be used. So you can see how it works. Okay, we'll pull this cable out. I'm gonna show you how the groove works. I actually had to take quite a long time to measure this cable because I got this cable from budgetgadgets.com because yeah, I needed a really cheap one, and you know, Apple ones are expensive, and I had to measure it, and it was like not very even, and also I forgot to measure this, so it took me several it's cutting my fingers. So as you can see, I don't know if you can see that groove, so it fits here like this, and the wire just goes in all the way to the bottom. What?